Hi, my name is Andrew Long. I'm 23 years old. I'm born and raised in San Diego, California. I'm a personal trainer. I own a fitness facility called SoCal SoFit. I'm half Hispanic, half Irish. I was raised in a military family. My father is a sergeant in the Marine Corps. My mother's a teacher for Chula Vista City Schools. I was raised by my grandparents primarily because both my parents worked all the time. Growing up, I played a lot of video games. I didn't really do a lot of athleticism, mostly for the fact that I was always a smaller kid, kind of sick growing up. I had asthma really bad. And then as I got older, I started getting more and more into fitness and taking care of my body and kind of learning about what I hadn't been into as a child, which helped me decide to get a certification to become a personal trainer, start learning about healthy eating and things of that nature. Never really been close with my father. He was my primary caretaker growing up, but unfortunately he didn't have a father before him, so we never really established a connection. Since then, I've kind of grew real close to my grandfather, who kind of took on the role of a male role model in my life. He passed away in 2001 when I was 17 years old, so not quite before I became a man. Then my father and me started getting a little closer. I moved back in with him. He helped me pay for school at SDSU, where I'm a poli-sci major and a journalism major. And my journey for Journey of a Lifetime would be to go to New Zealand, which I've always dreamed about going since I was a child. I'm really into just outdoor activities. I've never really engaged in them, so it's always kind of been more admiration for those exercises. But I've always looked into those kinds of things, and throughout time I've always tried to kind of find a way, but still haven't been able to find a way to get to something like that. So in New Zealand, I would like to do things like kayaking, rock climbing because I have a fear of heights, swimming, scuba diving. I've never really been low in the water. Even running, because running is something that I don't really take a lot of time and effort into, but I know that it's an important thing for your cardiovascular system and your heart. And I would like to do this with my father primarily for the fact that I'd like to show him, one, that I can be picked for something, that I can be chosen above other people, because he's really never supported me in the things that I've done, and that's always kind of affected me. I mean, I'm an ambitious young man, but at the same time, my father is a very influential character in my life, and the fact that he doesn't support me sometimes can upset me a little bit, but mostly it can just kind of bring doubt within myself, because when you have haters, no matter, unless you're just someone who's really outgoing and really confident in yourself, you're always going to doubt yourself. And that's myself. My mother and my father have kind of always doubted me, and even my older brother and my grandmother. So I really haven't had support from a lot of people. Some of my clients have supported me, but to a minimal extent. I've never really had a loved one support me, which I think all of us do. And to rise above that is really an exception in this day and age. So I would love to travel to New Zealand, and I think this would inspire me. I think what would happen was I would gain some inspiration in my life and kind of some feedback that there are other people who do see something in me, that I can be going somewhere in my life, and that my dreams are not dreams, because my whole life, my dad, everything I've always been into as far as what I want to do with my life, my father has shot it down, and a lot of people have shot it down. And I would love to kind of do something like a Jack LaLanne, where I would, be somebody in the fitness world and basically inspire other people to take better care of their bodies, like he did to me, or characters like that. Bruce Lee, growing up as a kid, I used to love reading those books, because Bruce Lee, he was 5'7", 135 pounds, I'm 5'10", 155 pounds, so to see that somebody like that can do that, then, I know that somebody like myself can come up and make something happen. I think why this would be inspirational to the audience is the fact that there are a lot of people out there like me. I'm not a super athlete. I'm not the best talker. I'm not the best looking guy. I know that, but I have heart. That's always been my thing. I've been in fitness competitions where there are guys that look better than me, stronger than me, but you know what? At the end of the time, I'm one of the last guys holding the 15-pound medicine ball in the horse stance, because I just know that I'm not going to lose. I refuse to lose. And that's always been my mentality. And I've had to feed myself since I was 19 years old, and I thank my dad for that, but at the same time, I think that a lot of people can see that, because not everyone's been handed a silver spoon in their mouth, and to see somebody like myself, 5'10", 155-pound kid from San Diego, California, Linda Vista, primarily raised by his grandparents, bought his own first car, that they can see that they can do it too, and that if I can go on a journey of a lifetime, so can they. So, and I would really like for Journey of a Lifetime to pick me, and I thank you for this opportunity.